All right, today we're going to be looking at cameras and how to tear them apart and put them back together. This is the most fundamental of lessons all students must learn before they even handle a camera in my classroom. So, to begin with, a camera, digital SLR-wise, comes in about 4 different pieces. There's the piece all students seem to lose or can't keep track of, the SD card. The battery, lens, but there's also these very important parts, and I call these the protection parts. Under no circumstances are you to actually store a camera without these parts on the camera. That part is this right here. This is a lens cap cover, or a lens area cover. It keeps dust from entering here. And once dust enters here, only professionals can get it out. Maybe later I'll show you how to do that. But for right now, just know that if you see dust particles in there, you have to use a very special brush to get them out. So, always find one of these and never store the lens on the camera. That's another thing. Always store the protective lens cap on the camera, not the lens itself to protect it. Also, when storing lenses, we have to look at the protection for the lens itself, namely lens cap cover and lens end cover. They just screw on there and that protects the lens. Some of these lenses are 800, some are 1200, so please be very careful with the lenses and always store them in their protective housing. Okay? And whenever voyaging with said lens, you put it in the lens pouch. All right, now let's put a lens on a camera. That's always stumps students. We'll get into what lenses to use later on, but for right now, let's just get into the fundamentals of changing out a lens. So first off, remove the lens back end. Then remove here. Now, there is a small dot. It's very small, so I'm going to zoom in here. It is located right here. That small dot and the small dot located on all lenses match. So what you do, you line up the 2 dots and you rotate counterclockwise until it clicks. Okay, again, just in case, rotate counterclockwise, click. Now to remove the lens, there's this little button. If you press it in and then move it clockwise and pull off. Pretty easy stuff. Battery, covered a little bit different. So here, battery. We could put that in here, slide it up, close it up. And lastly, the SD card, which if you put the label in front of you, slides into the camera like so, and you press it in. With all 4 pieces in place, 3 pieces, but with all those pieces in place, you can now operate your camera. So let's tear it apart just very quickly and make sure we have it down as far as the sequence goes. So first, remove the lens. Put the lens cover on. That one too. Screw this back on. Always charge your battery. Be considerate to others. So I'm always taking this off and putting it on the charger. Chargers are located in the back of the room on the cabinet labeled corrosive. Even though they're not corrosive, it's just a cool cabinet in my room. SD card should be back on my desk or in a designated area within the classroom. It changes constantly, but we try to keep these all in one place. And that is general camera maintenance. Enjoy.